Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 250 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is so much fun to make and it worked up really fast. The written pattern is on my website. This square is called Pastel Overload and I'm definitely using all my pastel colors in my stash today. I'm using a lot of the baby color tones. This is just a Red Heart Super Saver yarn and it is 10 ply size 4 worsted weight medium yarn, so you can use any scraps that you've got lying around. I'm using all very soft colors today, and you can use any colors you want though, but the name of this square is Pastel Overload, so I encourage you to use pastel colors, everybody. In today's square we are learning crisscross stitching, which I think we've done a couple of those in the past, just crossing over our double crochets. We're doing double crochet 2 together, we're doing double crochet cluster stitches to make these little 3D stitches here. You can see it kind of is a little bit of a sort of 3D look with these clusters here. And then we're doing treble crochets and then double crochets and a single crochet round around the edge here. So an eclectic amount of stitches today to make this a beautiful square, but it worked up really fast for me, so I hope it does for you as well. It's a very easy pattern, and like I said, the pattern is on my website, YARNutopia.com. In today's square, I'm going to teach you this square with an H size crochet hook, which is 5mm, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor, because those tools will just come in handy with when we change color so much and cut our yarn and sew in our ends and all that good stuff. Before we start, I have to mention there are other links in the description of this video, so not only is there that link to the written pattern, but there's also a link to the 365 Days of Granny Squares project. So for those of you who are just joining us, welcome! You still have time to catch up with us if you want to do all 365. And you can go to the blog on the 365 Days of Granny Squares page. At the top of the blog, there's a bunch of thumbnail photos. You can click those thumbnails and it will take you to its video tutorial here on YouTube. But then at the bottom of the blog, way down to the bottom, there is a list of the ones that have written patterns available to you. So you will see number 250 Granny Square Pastel Overload by me, Nadia Fuad. So you can click that, follow along with the written pattern. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram in the description of this video, so make sure you're sharing your photos. I definitely want to see what colors you choose today on this square. And on Instagram, make sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares. And you can hashtag YARNutopia as well, so I can see your square. And I'll go double tap that, and I will comment on my favorites, all that good stuff. You can also go to Snapchat and Snapchat me a photo or a video of what's on your hook today, whether it's this granny square or any crochet project that's in your work in progress pile. So show me what you got on your hooks today. And also, I have to say a really big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Click that red subscribe button. And if you have a chance, hover your mouse or your cursor or just tap this video with your finger, and in the right hand corner of this video will pop up an eye. It'll be like a more information eye. You can click that and support YARNutopia in any way you can so that we can keep bringing you fantastic crochet content. So make sure you do that, and thank you so much to those who have already. You guys are the best, and we can keep bringing you these crochet tutorials so you can keep learning fantastic projects. So let's get started and make number 250 Granny Square. Let's start out by making a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, then fold that down and pull it through, pull tight, insert your hook, and we can begin. So let's start out by chaining 4, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to come all the way to the beginning chain to form a ring by making a slip stitch. So go into that chain, that first chain we made, then yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook, just like that. So we've created a ring. But if you know how to start with the magic ring, you can start that way as well. But now we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. Now we're going to put 6 double crochets into this ring. So it will have a total of 7 stitches with this chain of 3 counting as a stitch. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's 1 double crochet. So you have to make 5 more. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 3, this is 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so in total you should have 7 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including that chain up 3. So if you need to, count back 7 and then go into your chain up 3 here, 1, 2, 3, go in to the top of that chain, then yarn over and pull through that loop on your hook to form a slip stitch, and there's round 1. Okay, now for round 2, I'm not changing color. You can change color if you want. You can fasten off here and then start in any stitch around. For round 2, we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and now what we're going to do is actually double crochet to the stitch, or in the stitch to the right of the chain up 3. So in this stitch here, actually, so we're going to go backwards into the stitch that's to the right. We're going to go in, you're going to yarn, we have to yarn over first, make a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the stitch to the right of the chain up 3 here, so back to here. Okay, you can go make your loop. We're going to yarn over and pull through, but we can yarn over and work over the top of this chain up 3 here. So yarn over, pull through, kind of making a X stitch. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, just like that. So we've worked a stitch back over to this stitch over here. Okay, then what we're going to do is double crochet into the stitch to the left of the chain up 3. So the chain up 3 is in this stitch right here. So we're gonna hop to the next stitch way over here and put a double crochet in there. So yarn over, do not go in this stitch here because the chain up 3, you can see the slip stitches in there, chain up 3 is in this stitch here. So we're going to go to the stitch to the left of that, right over here. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to double crochet into the same stitch as the chain up 3. So yarn over, go into the stitch that the chain up 3 is in, way over right here, okay, kind of in the middle. You can kind of see a gap there too. So yarn over, go in to that stitch, okay, then yarn over. We're going to work over the top of this double crochet we just made. So yarn over and pull through, pull up a little bit so you can see that, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, just like that. Now we are going to kind of repeat what we did, but I'll show you this whole round because it can kind of get a little confusing. So we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, but that's this stitch way over here, the free stitch. So yarn over, go into the very next stitch way over here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then double crochet in the stitch that has the previous stitch in it. So you can see back here there's a stitch, this double crochet here is in this stitch right here. So we're going to yarn over, go back into this stitch right here, yarn over and pull through, okay, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. So we're going to do that again, yarn over, don't go in this stitch, just go in this stitch over here, the free stitch, open stitch, no, nothing is in it yet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to double crochet into this stitch right here, and you can, if you scoot this over, you can see that there's a double crochet stitch in that stitch, but it's like kind of going diagonal this way. It's the stitch. Okay, so we're going to yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, working around this double crochet stitch, pull up, okay, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Alright, so now we're going to yarn over, hop to the next free stitch way over here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then yarn over, go back into the stitch previous to it right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, we have a few more stitches left here. Yarn over, go into this next free stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next one, or I'm sorry, this previous one here, yarn over, go back into this one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you can see I'm working over this double crochet, like around this double crochet. You can see that it's worked around it. Okay, then we have to hop to this last free stitch here. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go back to this previous stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now what we need to do is make one more X stitch, and that's going to be a little confusing here. We're going to yarn over, go in between these two, so you can see this X stitch and this X stitch, and we're going to go into the stitch, right, I'm going to go between them from the back into the stitch that the chain up 3 is in. Okay, so I'm going into this chain up 3 from the previous row. Okay, I'm going into the stitch that the chain up 3 is in, and I'm hooking my hook inside of there, then yarning over, pulling through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we are going to go back one, yarn over, go back to this one way over here, where this last stitch we made over here is in, okay, and also this stitch is in right here. Okay, we're going to make our double crochet in there. So in total of this round, you should have 16 stitches, because we kind of overlapped these last 2 stitches with this first 2 stitches, okay? Just so that it closes everything up and makes it look uniform. So if you want to count, the chain up 3 counts as a stitch, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 stitches. So now we need to slip stitch to the beginning here. So go 1, 2, 3, this chain up 3 here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through, just like that. And now we can go on to round 3. For round 3, if you want to keep the same color, you can just chain up 3 and go on to round 3 with me. But I'm going to change color here, so I'm going to chain up 1 and cut this yarn. Okay, I'm going to pull that all the way through and pull it tight. And I'm going to actually start in that same stitch, that same chain up 3 stitch. If you want to, you can start in any, so if you see your X like this, your crossover stitches, you want to start in the right one, like the right side one right here. Okay, so any crossover stitches, so this is another one, just start in this one over here, okay, on this side. And I'm just going to start in my chain up 3 right here where we fastened off. Okay, go in, then I'm going to grab a new color, hook that on my hook, and pull it through. Okay, just like that. Then chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's going to count as part of our first stitch. We are going to put a regular double crochet in the next stitch. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, In this round, this chain up 3 and this double crochet count as 1 stitch. Okay, and you'll see why when I go on to the next step. We are going to chain 3, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3. And in this next 2 stitches, we are going to double crochet these 2 together. So yarn over, go into this very next stitch right here, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, but hold it on your hook. We're going to yarn over again, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull that through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. And that's a double crochet 2 together. So you can see here that's why these first 2 stitches are 1 stitch, because this is 1 stitch here. And then we're just going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do the same thing. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And just continue working that all the way around, and then we can go on to round 4. Alright, you should have 8 double crochet 2 together stitches, okay? And then when you're finished with your last one, you want to chain 3 and then slip stitch to the first double crochet of this round, okay? So not this chain up 3 right here, 1, 2, 3, not the chain up 3. We're going to go into the double crochet stitch itself right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through, just like that. Now if you're not changing color, slip stitch into this chain 3 space and then chain up 3 and go on to, or actually just chain up 2, and go on to round 4. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut this here, pull it through, pull tight. I am going to insert my hook into any chain 3 space if you're changing color, hook on the new color, pull it through, and we are going to chain up 2. 1 and 2. We're going to make a beginning cluster stitch in this chain 3 space. So a beginning cluster, we're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, but hold it. We're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and again, oh, just kidding, 3. So it looks like there's 3 stitches here. So this chain up 2, this half double crochet, and this half double crochet, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. That is it's our beginning 3 double crochet cluster, okay? But that's just our beginning one. We'll go on to the next one here. We're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, hop to the next chain 3 space right here, and we're going to put a 3 double crochet cluster. So this is what it's going to be. We're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And one more time now, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. You should yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops, just like that. Okay, and then we're just going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to hop to the next chain 3 space and do the same thing. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And one more time, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just repeat that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for round 5. When you're finishing this round, make sure to chain your last 5 and then slip stitch to the beginning cluster stitch right here. So go into the top of it, so not in the chain up 2 here, but actually into the cluster stitch. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Alright, now whether or not you're changing color, we are going to fasten off. So chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. If you want to use the same color, you can, but I'm going to change up my color. And we're going to be working in the chain 3 spaces from round 3, so down here. So what we're going to do is work on one side of this cluster and then work on the other side of this cluster. Okay, so I'm going to go on this side of it into this chain 5 space. Okay, actually no, we're working around the chain 5 spaces, sorry guys. Go into the chain 3 space down here, around the chain 5 space up here. I'm going to hook on a new color. You can use the same color like I said though. Hook this on, pull it all the way through. We're going to kind of pinch this chain 5 space down a little bit and chain up 6 to start out. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what that counts as is the first 4 chains count as our treble crochet. And the next 2 chains everybody, we're going to use that as our chain 2 space between the treble crochets. So now we are going to work in the same space on the other side of the cluster, and we're going to put a treble crochet in there. So yarn over twice, okay, go in to the same chain 3 space down here, but now we're going to come out the other side, pull this down to kind of squeeze it together, this chain 5 space, pull it down, yarn over and pull through, okay, you can kind of pull it up too, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2, just like that. So in the end of this round, obviously it doesn't look good right now, but it will look like this is a treble crochet, chain 2, and a treble crochet. Now we are going to treble crochet into the next chain 3 space over here. So yarn over twice, go into this next chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops there. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, hop to the other side of this cluster, but in the same chain 3 space, we're going to yarn over twice, go back into the same chain 3 space just on this side of the cluster, kind of pull this chain 5 down, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay? And we're just going to repeat now what we did. So yarn over twice, go into the next chain 3 space from round 3, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1, 2, hop over this chain or this cluster stitch here and go on this side of it, yarn over twice, go back down into the same chain 3 space we worked in. Work around this chain 5 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then hop into the next chain 3 space for a treble crochet, and we're working around the chain 5 space from round 4 in here. Okay, we're working around it. Then chain 2, 1, 2, work in the same chain 3 space just on this side of the cluster stitch. We're going to put a treble crochet working around this chain 5 space. Okay, and just repeat that all the way around if you need to follow along with the written pattern. Otherwise, I'll just meet you up at the end of this round and we'll go on to round 6. When you come back around and make your last treble crochet, we just want to slip stitch to the beginning, the 4th chain of our beginning chain 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is right here. Okay, so we're just going to go into the 4th chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And now we can go on to round 6. We are going to, if you're not changing color, slip stitch into this chain 2 space and chain up 3 and go on to round 6 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn because I'm going to change color. So I'm going to pull that through and pull it tight. If you're changing color, you want to start in any chain 2 space. So I'm just going to go right into this one here, grab my new color, hook that on the hook and pull it through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And that counts as our first our first double crochet of this round. And in the same space, we are going to put 3 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so that's our double crochet. So that was 1. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again, another double crochet. So 3 double crochets in there. Then we need to chain 2 for our corner, 1 and 2, and in the same chain 2 space, we are going to put 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're just going to hop over to the next chain 2 space right here. We're going to first chain 2, 1 and 2, then hop into this chain 2 space and put 4 double crochets in there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then chain 2, 1, 2, hop into the next chain 2 space and make your next corner. So our corners are 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and put 4 more double crochets into that same chain 2 space. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit, but you can fit it in there, just like that. Then chain 2, 1, 2, hop into the next chain 2 space and only put 4 double crochets in there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and make your corner in the next space here. Okay, so that's 4 double crochet, chain 2, and 4 double crochet. So just basically just repeat every other space gets your corner. Make sure you chain 2 in between when you hop to the next chain 2 space. But I'll just let you go on this round, do your own thing, and if you need to, follow along with the written pattern. Otherwise, I'll just meet you up for our last round. To finish this round, I'm chaining 2 and slip stitching to the first chain up 3 here. 1, 2, 3, right at the top. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And at this point you can decide if you want to fasten off and just be done, but I'm going to do one more round. So I'm going to chain 1, cut this yarn, pull it through, pull it tight. I'm going to start in a corner. This is just a basic round here. I'm going to do single crochets. You can do double crochets or even half double crochets if you want. I'm just going to start in the corner, and just like a few of our other squares that we've done in the past, we're going to chain up 1 and put 2 single crochets in this corner. 1 and 2, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and put 2 more single crochets in the corner. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's 1 and 2. Then we're going to single crochet into each stitch, and in the chain 2 spaces, we're going to put 2 single crochets. So I'll tell you how many are on the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 single crochets in the chain 2 space, so 5 and 6, then these next 4 stitches, 7, 8, 9, 10, then this chain 2 space gets 2, so it's 11 and 12, and then these next 4 stitches, 13, 14, 15, and 16, and then you're in the next corner, and we're going to put 2 single crochet, 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 more single crochet into that corner. So then we're just going to single crochet evenly 16 stitches across here, so a single crochet in each stitch and 2 single crochets in the chain 2 spaces. And in the corners, we're putting 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochet in the corner spaces there. So just do that all the way around. But like I said, you could do single crochets like me, or you can do half double crochets or double crochets. It's totally up to you, just to make your square as big as you need it to be and make the edges nice and clean. But I'm going to do this all the way around, and then I'll meet you up when I'm about to fasten off. Alright, just finishing up here, you want to slip stitch to the first single crochet of this round. Just go in, yarn over, pull through, and now we are finished. So we can chain 1 and cut this, cut the yarn with your sharp scissor, and then pull that all the way through, pull it tight, and sew in your ends. I always say that every single day, make sure to sew in your ends. I know some of you have not sewed in your ends, and I've seen your pictures, and you are definitely kicking yourselves, I know, because definitely it is a headache when you have to sew in your ends at the end of your project. It takes a very long time, and it's tedious. So just do it right away so you don't have to deal with it later. And also the square may need to be blocked. You can stretch it out, kind of make sure that it lays flat, but there it is. And you can kind of pull these stitches up from round 4 to kind of make this more of a 3D look. But there you have it. Number 250 granny square is complete. Thank you so much for watching every single day and learning how to make these squares with me. This is so much fun for me, and I hope it is for you too. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy hooking!